Hello and welcome to Module 2 from Reprogram Me. Only listen to this material when it's safe and appropriate to do so, so not when driving or operating machinery. If you have any psychological disorders, you should discuss with your medical team before progressing with the track. In this powerful hypnosis track, you'll learn from your financial heroes and you'll absorb their core mindset. You'll become more sensitive to how the figures and mathematics of wealth really work. Your financial instincts will be heightened and you'll see opportunities that others simply miss. So, make yourself really comfortable, close your eyes, just as you've done so many times. But this time, continue being aware of what those eyes are seeing. When you actually look, you can become aware of the colors and shapes as you look at the insides of your eyelids. Your eyes seeing in a different way now. And as you turn your attention to what you see, you can relax more deeply. And the shapes and the colors that you see, gently turn your attention inwards, detaching from the outside world. And allowing yourself time to reset, reboot, and follow along with my voice as you listen consciously, whilst unconsciously your breathing relaxes as your heartbeat slows all on its own, without you having to think about it at all. As you let yourself sink a little deeper into the chair and feel the weight of your hands and feel the weight of your heels as gravity effortlessly attaches you to the place you've chosen to do this, and make changes. Subtle changes, or perhaps more major shifts in thinking, because you know there's a mindset which will make wonderful changes for you in the ways that you've always wanted, just by listening to my voice and letting my words wash over you now. Your mind free, your mind wandering, and letting thoughts pass through, leaving you more relaxed with each breath you take, because every time you do this, just by listening and just by breathing, and letting your awarenesses change. And just by focusing in those ways that may already have started, that are taking you into a deepening comfort, and not knowing when to simply let go and go with the flow on your next breath. Taking oxygen from the air and letting go into relaxation when you exhale. Effortlessly, easily, letting go now. And as you rest there, hearing my voice, perhaps curious of what is to come, and perhaps curious if you're going into a hypnotic trance, or simply enjoying this deepening relaxation, and not knowing is where everything starts. New learnings, new beliefs and new habits. And as I count from 5 down to 0, your experience here deepens with each number. 5 is where you are now, and 0 is where time stands still, going deeply into that sublime balance with each descending number. Let's begin that journey now. 5. You can simply exhale and look forward to the next step down. 4. Letting go now. Letting my voice lead you down, one step at a time. 3. Everything gradually slowing down. 2. Floating there, enjoying the calmness and tranquility. 1. Nearly there now, knowing that the next number is the really powerful one, which takes you to a place where all the changes happen elegantly and effortlessly. The place where a deeper part of you listens with a supreme intelligence, without questioning, wanting to help you, open to great changes which will enhance and nurture the successes which are yours for the taking. And you can let go and go there now, as I say, 0. And just rest and enjoy this wonderful state of being. We all know people who seem to have more wealth than we do, yet on some levels, we are exactly the same as them. Sure, our bank balance may not be anywhere close to theirs, but in many respects, we match them just by being who we are. In general terms, we have roughly the same body, we breathe the same air, perhaps we like the same music. We both had to study the same things at school. Yes, in many ways, we're all the same. I'd like you to form a picture of a person who you know to be really wealthy. Someone you admire. Someone you'd like to learn from. Allow that picture of them to gradually come into focus in your mind. See them now, standing in front of you. Be aware of their clothes, how they stand, the expression on their face. Are they taller than you? If so, you can just shrink them down a little if you want, if it makes you feel more comfortable, and that's fine. Now, it's true that you already share a great many things. Starting with the main similarities, you're both human. You probably share a common language. You both like eating food. Perhaps you both like gardening or reading autobiographies. It's possible that you have so much more in common with this person than you would ever have known. When you meet someone for the first time and you discover that you both have common interests, you seem to just click. There's a chemistry. you like each other. The conversation between you effortlessly flows. And as you imagine this person in front of you now, that part of you that instinctively knows how to get rapport with someone believes that there are hundreds and hundreds of things that you already have in common with this person. Perhaps the only thing that's different now is that figure on your bank balance. And I'd just like you to imagine seeing yourself in a place where you can really relax. Perhaps enjoying a drink or a meal. It could be a place that you know, or simply somewhere in your imagination. And see yourself chatting with this wonderful, inspiring person, laughing with them, connecting with them. Watch the two of you gaining perfect rapport with each other. Watch the connection between you strengthen and intensify, quickly becoming the very best of friends, knowing what the other is thinking and feeling. And in a couple of moments, I want you to let your consciousness float around behind this person. See the back of their head, see their shoulders, and see their back. And I want you to push your head into the back of theirs so that you can look out into the world with their eyes and feel the way that they feel. Do that now. Let your arms, torso, and legs move effortlessly forward and simply occupy their body, as if you were wearing their skin like a wetsuit and experiencing the world as they do. That's right. And simply by doing this, you're learning from them. The unconscious subtleties that make them who they are no longer a secret to you. You are absorbing those qualities that you couldn't put into words, and they remain with you when, in a few minutes, you return from this trance to your normal wide-awake state, when I lead you back there. But for now, you go deeper and deeper into trance. Each breath you exhale, taking you down another layer of relaxation. Each breath letting go. Each breath leading to a perfect stillness of being. Going there now, with each breath, letting thoughts wander as you go there now, and leave you resting, recalling the sounds of trance and watching as those feelings of detachment drifting away and go into trance now. And as you continue relaxing there, hearing my voice, experiencing this experience, and absorbing all the qualities that build your financial success, you realize that it's all in the numbers. And from this moment on, that part of you that is your mathematical mind starts noticing connections relationships, percentages and ratios between the numbers, and your financial instincts become heightened, more sensitive, more acute and more reliable. You know instinctively when it's time to take advice from other people, and you evaluate this advice and act upon it only when your instincts agree. That part of you that is your mathematical mind now finds ways to work with the part of you that's responsible for your creativity. These two powerful parts of you now work together as a team, enhancing each other's talents. The numbers show you what you need to know. You see them in a different way now. They mean more than they did before. The numbers work for you, and they teach you how to make your wealth grow and grow. You see the meaning behind the numbers. Your creative mind sees the opportunities they present to you, opportunities that others don't see. You see the effect that changes in the numbers brings about. These changes and these effects are so obvious to you now as your instincts around finances become more and more acute and sensitive. And while all these enhancements and changes take root at the deepest level in your unconscious mind, I'd like you to simply continue relaxing where you are, letting your mind drift. And as you enjoy this state of being, your mind remembers it. It remembers the feelings that you're feeling right now. It remembers how you gently slid from being wide awake a few minutes ago down into this deep, serene tranquility that we call trance. And the next time you use these audio tracks, you'll find it even easier to just let go and sink back into this state of deep relaxation. The sound of my voice and the soothing background sounds send you back into this deep state of focus, this deep state of balance and tranquility. Every time going deeper and deeper. Every time enjoying the process more and more. And in a few moments, I'm going to count up to 10. And when I reach 10, you can open those eyes and you'll be wide awake again, totally reoriented back to your normal awareness. And as each number brings you back up to full alertness, each number installs the new learnings, beliefs, and ways of thinking deeper and deeper into the core of your inner self. And when you open your eyes, you can stretch and yawn if you like, and you'll feel energized and refreshed and full of life and positivity. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wide awake now. Bravo, you've just experienced the hypnosis audio from Module 2 of Reprogram Me. Here you've got right under the skin of your financial hero and learned from them at a deep level. You also subconsciously know now that in many ways you are exactly the same as they are. Having used this hypnosis track, you may also find that the figures in those spreadsheets seem to make a lot more sense, and they reveal some hidden opportunities that you'd never noticed until now. These are exciting times. Go out and